Thank you for that kind introduction, Elias. I really appreciate our friendship and partnership, and I'm really delighted on behalf of the U.S. Chamber to join you today and wish all of you that I could be there in person. Congratulations to AmCham Greece on the 33rd Annual Greek Economic Summit. Hopefully next year, the 34th, we'll be there in person, but the U.S. Chamber is proud to be a strategic partner again this year. It comes as no surprise that AmCham Greece is among the strongest and most active AmChams we have in Europe and indeed around the globe. We applaud your tremendous work in organizing this important event and for your tireless efforts to expand trade and investment ties between our countries. And I just want to thank all the staff at the AmCham. Above all, we really value the ongoing partnership and friendship we have with the American Chamber community in Greece. We have shared challenges. The summit is occurring at a seminal moment. In the shadow of a war on the European continent, few events have shaken the global macroeconomic landscape than Russia's brutal and unprovoked war against Ukraine. There appears to be no clear end in sight as a cornered and isolated Vladimir Putin only escalates the conflict, while valiant Ukraine continues to push to reclaim its rightful territory. Severely restricted access to natural resources from two of the world's largest grain and energy providers is exacerbating global inflation and, in the process, food and energy security in Europe and beyond. Meanwhile, we face persistent and intensifying tensions between the United States and China for a whole host of reasons. And climate challenges are only growing more severe seemingly by the day, and we see those impacts around the world as well. The consequences for all of us are profound. We need to work together more than ever before. Now we really need to redouble our collaboration to address the many challenges and seize the opportunities arising in the global marketplace. Partnership and cooperation is the theme, clearly, of this conference and a theme of our messaging around the world. We believe the robust transatlantic collaboration is critical to achieve this. Trade and investment ties between the United States and Greece now is upwards of $6 billion and is growing stronger each year, and I appreciate the role of the American Chamber in that regard. U.S. companies are playing a vital role, clearly, in addressing Europe's energy crisis, and Greece has been an important ally in this endeavor. Imports of American LNG has been a key element in Greece's energy strategy, and the numbers are increasing, and we continue to hope to have more progress on that front. American businesses are also investing and innovating in Greece to promote growth and sustainability. This fall, Google announced a 2.2 billion euro investment to set up its first cloud region in Greece, a venture that will create 20,000 jobs and hopefully will even create others to do similar kinds of projects in Greece. Partnering with the U.S. government and with the Greek government, we can see the economic partnership requires clearly even more active engagement of our governments. The U.S. Chamber consistently encourages U.S. officials to collaborate with Europe on shared challenges and to reform our alliances with strategic partners like Greece. We lean regularly on officials on both sides of the Atlantic to discuss issues where we may diverge, whether it's aspects of Europe's digital agenda or the new EV tax credit in the Inflation Reduction Act, a name I never really liked. We're eager to see more concrete outcomes that promote growth and competitiveness and facilitate greater connectivity between our economies, including at the U.S.-EU Trade and Technology Council that is happening today in Washington, and the U.S. Chamber is a stakeholder in those talks. Business is counting on our governments to deliver tangible progress on commercially significant issues. Actions, not words, are what counts most. AmCham Greece. Our growing economic ties are due in large measure to the determination and effective advocacy of AmCham Greece. AmCham Greece has positioned itself as a leading business voice in the country, built lasting relationships with policymakers, and championed a pro-business policy environment that have improved the competitiveness of the Hellenic market. You have long provided a home for companies to demonstrate their entrepreneurial spirit, bring a strong commitment to business ethics, and pragmatism to the market. And of course, you've always promoted closer ties with the United States as part of that. In closing, let me just commend the strong work of the American Chamber in Greece and the strong partnership with the U.S. Chamber. We have every confidence, and I speak for Margie Chorlins, our Senior Vice President for Europe, and the entire European team and the Chamber at large, that the commercial relationship between our two countries will only continue to strengthen. I want to congratulate my good friend Elias and Nikios and the entire AmCham team on today's event. And here's to many more years of continued partnership. And next year, let's have the U.S. Chamber present at your conference. Thank you very much for listening to me today.